Welcome back to Love Molinar. How is everyone doing? This is going to be your February monthly energy reading. How is everyone doing? So if you don't want to hear my spiel and you want to fast forward to the reading, thank you guys so much for joining me. There is timestamps in the description box below. For those of you that want to listen to my spiel, here it goes. So we're doing a monthly reading. This is for the month of February 2020. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the intuitive channels message, and then I will go ahead and pull some cards in regards to the energy that we're dealing with for the month of February. Mind when viewing my readings, or any reading for that, it is a general reading. Not everything's going to resonate with you. Regardless of whether I say gender, feminine, masculine, it doesn't matter, he, she, take whatever resonates. It's going to be your message, okay? And if you like what you're hearing, please continue to like, share, and subscribe. And hit the notification bell so that you know when I'm uploading new videos. And I am coming up with a schedule. I am definitely every week you're going to get a video. I just haven't come up with a definitive schedule yet, but I'm working on it. So let's jump into it. I got tons of great information. So let's start with it. 2020 is going to be the year of self-mastery, carrying over from last decade and last year, 33. You know, 33 is talks about the ascendant masters. Now, ascendant masters are just human beings, just like yourself, just like yourself, just like me, just like everyone else, who have come on a special mission to uplift humanity. Martin Luther King, Gandhi, Nichiren Daishonin, Mother Teresa, etc. You get the drift. So it's 2020 is being able to master that high wisdom, become your own did I say that? Become the master of your own destiny. And so it means that everything in your words, your goals, your actions, there's discipline, there's honesty about what are you giving your attention to. Okay, this is a year of living your destiny. Number 17 comes to mind. So if you guys start to see 17, number 17 means you're on the right path. Okay, you are living your destiny. What are we prioritizing? Okay, it's an action year, it's an order year. 2020 breaks down to the number 44, which is a master number. Then it breaks down again to 22. So partnerships and order, I feel, are very important, and you're going to see that in the month of February, taking, organizational skills, becoming more disciplined, not wanting to waste time. So with that, the flip side of it is relaxation and rest, okay? So for some of you, little weekend jaunts are going to become more frequent in this year. Meaning, like, if you never took vacations before, maybe you can't get away from work for a really long vacation, but going away on a weekend somewhere or with someone, that's going to figure in prominently. Also, I felt like someone is going to be going on a silence retreat or just practicing silence for a couple of hours. I feel like this person is doing it because this is also, it's embarking on a spiritual journey, 2020, and also in the month of February. You may find yourself practicing or starting to study or just becoming more aware that you're a spiritual being choosing to have a human experience, at this time. And some of you, it's going to be a total disconnection. You're not going to be on your phone. You may not be reachable on your phone, but really taking time out to think, to be in your own space, to be able to balance, because I feel that for a lot of you, this year is going to amp up in regards to opportunities, a lot of work opportunities. If you have a business, or if you're working at a job or a company for a while, promotions are going to come, a heavier workload based on merit. It's going to find a lot of you, and again, it's not out of nowhere. It's not without hard work. In a lot of time and attention and effort, I believe, into certain areas of your life as far as work or professional careers are concerned, or even changing over careers. And that's only going to amp up. And I feel that when you're consciously thinking about what and whom you're giving your attention to, it really brings things into focus, okay? Because it's definitely being more disciplined. 144. Crazy numbers keep coming up like all the time now. So 144, please pay attention. A lot of times you'll see numbers on your own. Some of you will start to experience people telling you numbers, certain numbers that are people talking to you, coming into your existence, and they're going to become repetitive. So please pay attention. 144 is one of those numbers, and that's, to remain diligent, practiced, and focused. Okay, number 144. Also, I talked about number 33. We talked about the Ascendant Masters. Number 17, being on the right path, being in your destiny. Number 13, yes, the magical number of number 13. Relationships, friendships, an emphasis on partnerships, getting to know someone, getting to know a group of people. It's being emphasized, okay? Also, we love number 1111, always telling us that we are in alignment with our thoughts, our environment, our actions, and our deeds. I'm calling this Twin Flame Takeover. Yes. Guys, important message for the Twin Flames. If you don't know what Twin Flame means, go ahead and look it up. But really quickly, Twin Flames, same soul, poured into two different bodies. Same energy, poured into two different bodies. Strong telepathy, very opposite of one another. Just some of the common signs of Twin Flames. February is going to play a very important month for Twin Flames, okay? 2 to 5 years ago, something happened between Twin Flames within the month of February that is very significant in you and or this person's life. Twin birth years. So here are a couple of dates. 1967, 1982. March 31st, 1984, 1983, 1986, October 27th, 1991. Also, November is a significant month for you guys as well. And then also, twins with 1967 birth year. The 80s figures very prominently with you and this person, possibly dates, parties. So depending on, obviously if you're born in 1967, you can, in the 80s would have been significant, or it doesn't mean that you could be a twin flame and you were born earlier. Just know that the 80s or these years figure really prominently within your twin flame journey, okay? And November 11, 2008, that's another date. So there were impactful events in these years, and if it's summer, and also summer is coming up. So whatever happened significantly, individually or collectively with the both of you, those dates are figuring in really prominently with Twin Flame. Rewiring of the brain, okay? I feel like this goes out to the fire signs. There's lots of brain activity and activation that happened in the month of January, which is just last month. I feel like there's lots of electricity, there's lots of energy, there's lots of telepathy. It's almost like a super intelligence. It's like the meeting of the minds, okay? And it could be possibly playing out that you and this person coming to realize how well matched you are intellectually, how intellectually this person, matches you, okay? Also, there is a lot of sexual mental foreplay that, it could be where you work, where you live. Some of you may live high up. I keep getting high rise, a person who's got a view. I get hotel, super high floor. You or your twin, or maybe it's a specific group, they live in like a high rise, having like this big view, beautiful view that keeps, coming up. And I feel like this person, they really cherish their view. I feel like they look out onto the sky, the water, wherever they are, they think about you a lot. Look, I just started 1111. So in 2017, either you or your twin was conned or deceived in 2017. Something was sold. It had to do with something being sold without your consent, or maybe having to sell something that you didn't want to. And that came about because you were deceived. Deception played out in 20. There's some sort of ancient, like, you guys date back to hieroglyphics time, back Egyptian times. I'm seeing an Egyptian man, and I think it's a white woman, or Egyptian symbolisms, or you're drawn or have been drawn to Egyptian times and symbolism. It is because you and this person, your soul connection, has lived during those times, okay? And for the Egyptian man, not only are they two different cultures, there's the age difference. I'm seeing and hearing 67 years for the man, and 29 years for his soul connection, his twin flame. Numbers again, 144,000, being a part of the 144,000. Now, for some of you guys that are proficient in your twin flame knowledge, it is believed that 144,000 of twin flames were put here to be able to encourage and uplift humanity, to be able to show human beings what healthy love looks like. It doesn't mean you have to have a YouTube channel like myself. You could just be a gardener. It doesn't matter. Or a baker. It does not matter. It's being able to be happy and to know that your love together, stopping traffic. A lot of people will start to want to know who you both are. Celebrities, one of the reasons why I say celebrities, not literally, but always a fascination with people when you guys are in the same room or you're together. People automatically want to know who you are. How did you meet? Like, just wanting to know everything about you. Twins together give off that energy, and also separately they give it off, because it is the light, it is the love inside that people are so drawn to. Okay, so we want to pay attention to that. Here we go. Tower moment, symbolism. Eiffel Tower, guys, pay attention. You may have been seeing Eiffel Tower, Paris, or if you haven't, please pay attention, because yes, the moment is here. There is going to be another tower moment, but I feel that it is all good. The reason the tower is here for twin flames, and I believe it came up in the last 1111 portal, or I feel like the tower has been coming up for all signs intermittently. Okay, and that just means in regards to twin flames, the basis of your relationship has to be replaced. It is being replaced, whether you're on board with it or not. Okay, the basis of your relationship, how you met, how you both interacted with each other, that is being leveled. Any type of separation, rifts, anything that was standing before is being torn down, okay? And whether you're on board with it or not, it's already happening. And the reason why is because something else has to be erected, okay? And I mean erected meaning that this may be the year or month that for some twins who have not been sexual with each other, then this is going to be happening. I feel that for some twins, male twins, they literally have a hard-on when their twin is in their presence. It's just something that they cannot control. The other twin may not even be aware of it. But I feel like for some people that are waking up to their connection as twins, is that they had the number 3, like 3 hard-ons with this person every time they were in this person's presence. Also, after always a tower moment comes illumination, wisdom. It's like they're going to have a Rubik's Cube moment. Or you, whoever's watching this video, whatever energy resonates with you, this Rubik's Cube moment is coming irregardless. The twins have had separately and together will have tower moments, because everything that you knew about this twin flame journey, interaction with your twin, whether you were on board with it or not, has been torn down or is about to be torn down. It can no longer stay in place. Something else better is going to be erected in its place. And whether that's with your twin or with someone else. It's just going to be a healthier way that these two people either relate to each other, or for those who, you know, are not going to move forward with one another in their lives, meaning like even as friends, or, you know, a lot of people, and for some twins, it's always for your higher good, right? But it's also to heal. And not all twins are meant to be romantically and physically together in a relationship, a union of any kind. Sometimes meeting your twin is being able to finally heal those parts of yourself that for some of us have gone unhealed for lifetimes. Okay, and so this is coming in to do that for you, declaring the foundation for people that were not, you know, and I don't believe lucky in love, and I don't know why that comes to mind because it's such a trite expression, but for those who had a really hard time, because, and it stems from lack of self-worth, lack of, you know, loving yourself, not feeling good enough. The time for that is gone. However your twin, however you interacted with them, it doesn't matter anymore. It's time to start afresh. It's time to start anew. Eiffel Tower comes as a hope to let you know that the impossible can be possible, because everyone thought Gustav's, draft of the Eiffel Tower was impossible. They told him time and time again it could not be done, but yet it is done, and it's visited by millions of people. And you know, and so twins, hang in there for those of you that want to be in union. And a lot of, and I mean in union, it doesn't mean for twins who are physically separated. Definitely there's other twins that I know who have been in physical relationships, they're still in it. But it doesn't mean that because you're with your twin in a relationship, it's not without growth lessons, okay? Every couple goes through them, all right? But definitely Eiffel Tower. Now, also, here's where it gets good. You know, we always got a twist on something. All right, so twins, listen up. Paris is going to figure really prominently, and also the Eiffel Tower. You or your twin may be a historic buff or love architecture, and they know a lot about Gustav and the Eiffel Tower and buildings. It may entice one or the both of you to want to visit Paris. For those twins who were in previous relationships and soul connections, there is a person from your past that wants to cause a tower moment between you and your twin. And if they know, and for some twins that may be going to Paris to visit the Eiffel Tower, or going on any sort of weekend jaunt or trip, please look out that this person that's connected to you and your twin from the past wants to sabotage it. They don't want you to go on this trip together. They want to cause a tower moment between the both of you, because they still want to be connected romantically to this person, even though their relationship is over. You who were connected to other past partners and relationships, they still want to be part of your present, and they don't want you and your twin to have a future, because they feel that you guys are not finished. Okay, so they may come in. Buddhism, we call it like devilish functions, means like Santoshima, it just means negativity. So you again, energy readings and tarot readings, they're there just to give you little red flags in the field, and just to say, hey, listen, this is potential energy that may be playing out. Not be swayed by outside influences. Your love is, and for some twins, they're just coming together. Others are having a new start with one another. And I know the good geisha card is like discernment. You know, be really discerning about who you trust your thoughts with, who you speak to about this soul connection, because you could easily be swayed. People cannot tell you what they do not know and what they haven't experienced. So it really is about, and you'll see that in like all my readings, and even not only with me as a reader, but if you look at other readers who read for deep soul connections, what's coming up, your intuition. Follow your intuition in regards to this person. Follow your intuition in regards to this connection. It has nothing to do with anyone else. And even if you are speaking to other twins, flames and other soulmates. Remember, everyone is on their own journey, okay? And you always know what's best for you, okay? So thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you love the energy report. What I'm going to try to do is do them monthly. And then if you are still sticking around with me right now, thank you so much. I am about to start your card reading, and I will do, it's a general reading, and I'll do a card reading based off of the energy report, and so we'll see what the cards say. I'm going to work with 4 decks today. So I am doing, if you'd like a personal reading, $33. I'm running a special. Everything's in a description box. I was running it to Valentine's Day, but I may, look what popped out for you guys. I may just extend it. So vulnerability and inspired passion. Okay, so I love that the passion card came out. It's February. Happy Valentine's Day. Aquarius season. We love Aquarius. Yes, it's Aquarius season. Okay, guys, so general reading, take what resonates. Thank you guys so much for my subscribers. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for your likes, your shares, subscribes. Let's start. I picked up my Divine Oracle Circus deck, and this is going to be the February 2020 general reading, all signs. Okay, so first card out, we have the Sacred Fool. So pretty. All right, second card, Ra. All right. And the third card, Princess Victorious. Ra card is in the middle, and you got 2 10s. See, the Fool is 8, 9, 10, right? It's 28. That's 10. So there's an ending here, right? There's an ending here. 6 takes us back to, and Mercury coming into retrograde the next couple of weeks. I believe it's on the 16th. The 6 takes us back to something in the past. Finger over her mouth, okay? So what I'm likening to it is that there is an ending to negative behavior and negative thinking. She has her finger over her mouth, and the finger, if you guys can see it, it says loser. So I feel like coming out of negativity, your own inner self-doubt, your own inner, I would say, anger comes to mind. You know, how are we angry with ourselves? How are we using words to describe ourselves? What kind of adjectives are we describing to ourselves? And I feel that, you know, when the Fool comes out, it's about taking another perspective, having another outlook on something. And I believe the outlook and talks about an ending to negative thinking in regards to yourself, into speaking about yourself in negative terms. You know, it's coming to an end, and I think that's really powerful, because the Ra card talks about stepping into your power, stepping into your divine light. It's an empowering card, not seeing your own potential, but knowing it's there. Look how jeweled her crown is, right? This is a person that's deserving of everything. All right, so let's see. Let me pull one more from the Divine Circus deck. Let's see. Okay, we have Dark Harlequin. So this is number 9. So I feel there's something from your past and the way you used to speak about yourself, or coming out of negativity and doubt, right? You are coming out of, this time has come to an end. Stop speaking about yourself in the negative. Stop thinking that you're a loser. Stop thinking that you lack something, and start focusing on your positive qualities. Okay? There's a lot of positive qualities here, and it's great because it's coming to an end. It's coming to an end of a dark time. Some people may be coming out of depression, and I'm picking up Dark Night of the Soul. You have the Growth card, followed by the Workaholic card in reverse, followed by the Balance card. So for some of you, there's balance and there's growth that you're going to be seeing because you're not working so much. And this is for some, I feel that all they did was work. There was no balance in that. And now you're learning to balance other areas with your life. And when you do that, there's going to be a lot of growth that comes your way. And I believe like the growth is going to be in terms of your relationships, your partnerships, anything that you're giving your attention to. You want to approach it in a nice, balanced way. Okay? Followed by the wisdom card. So already lots of green, lots of growth, lots of abundance, lots of fertility in the month of February. Okay, so there's lots of wisdom that you've come into. I feel like in regards to your life, in regards of how you talk to yourself. Maybe in regards to how you speak to others. Okay, it's being really mindful with your words, and I just feel like, again, this is for a group of people and or persons where they came out of a really hard time, like being so incredibly self-critical with themselves, possibly grappling with their self-doubt, maybe actually feeling like a loser, like maybe there's something here that you wanted or you just feel unlucky in. The time for that is come to an end. The Fool card is here because it's time that you've looked at something from a different perspective, and when you do, there's the growth, there's the wisdom. So you've had in wisdom and enlightenment in regards to changing your life and changing, I believe, your lifestyle and mindset. And for the month of February, it's figuring in really prominent. Abundance. I love that. So some of you may start and open up a savings account in the month of February. Yeah, you may open up a savings account. I feel that maybe perhaps in the past you may have lost money. You see like how he's like, oh my goodness, what the heck? He's worrying about money because the money was lost during the drain. But look at the money here. It's piling up. And I feel that whatever you feel like you've lost, whatever maybe that you've put effort into that you have not seen automatic results, those results are going to start coming in the month of February, in this month. You're going to start to see your dividends pay off, right? So let's say you invested in stock and let's say it's just kind of growing at a mediocre pace and you're like, well, I'm just going to let it sit there, an account. You're going to see growth and abundance in the month of February, starting in the month of February. So there's a lot of abundance, and I feel like this is hard, cold cash and opportunities that are going to lead to cash. And it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It could be 7 years that you've been working on this. 7 years that you're at the same job before you get a promotion. You could be earning 7 figures. I feel like that's definitely 7 figures. This business, whatever idea, whatever you've been giving and giving and giving to, it finally pays off starting in the month of February. Okay? There is some type of abundance and money that is definitely coming here. There's hope for you in this business. There's hope for you on whatever career path you're in. It's going to be very financially successful. 7 could also represent within the next 7 months, or within 7 months, you and your business financially are going to look very different. Okay, and I definitely feel, and there's something here with work, but work being in balance, also with you having a healthier mindset. Okay, a healthier mindset about your life. Okay, it's going to bring you tremendous, growth and abundance starting in the month of February. Okay? Gratitude. Yes, yes, yes. So it says, life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. And how in alignment is with this card, right? How in alignment? Because right here, right? No longer speaking of yourself or your situation in lack. Poverty consciousness, a lack mentality, a lack consciousness it's come to an end. be grateful for what you have. Take a look around. This goes to all of us. Take a look around and be grateful. I remember at one time, and I believe I took it, a page from Oprah's book, and meaning that, you know, some of the things that she does, I kept a gratitude journal. And, you know, every day I would just find things to be grateful for, and you'd be surprised. It really gives you an accurate assessment of your life, your journey, and your progress. And I really loved, maybe I should start doing that again. I really love doing that. So that is one of the, I would say, energy messages. All right. I should have did these last, but I'm going to do another one. Trust. Trust. A message came to me from someone. They told me, Melissa, trust the process. And I'm like, oh, God, I don't want to hear that. But yeah, trust the process. So, trust card. While your logical mind is distracting, a supposedly clear direction of your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more. I love that. I love that. We do have to learn to trust ourselves, okay? Trust the wisdom that we are receiving, okay? Trust the growth process. You got three green cards in the month of February. This is beautiful. Green represents abundance. It represents money. Dollar bill, y'all. It represents fertility. It also represents a lot of healing. And this is a very healing reading so far. It's a healing of the mind so that we can grow and expand and have our dreams, you know, come true. Like, hello, work towards it. So the last card I'm going to pull, synchronicity. I love it. So trust. The synchronicities of your mind. Look at her mind. Everything clicks in. Trust the synchronicities of your mind. Trust the actual signs and symbols that you are receiving. It is wisdom. This is wisdom that's coming to you. These are answers to your prayer, letting you know you're on the right path. Okay. The number 17. It's 2020. Living your destiny. Right. Being in your path, your rightful path, you know, living your destiny, claiming your destiny, living your priority. This is all 2020 order, and synchronicities are going to figure really, really significantly. So it says, are you noticing the signs and synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they're being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. Okay? So pay attention to the synchronistic nature of your lives. What symbols are you seeing? Are you hearing the same songs? Are you seeing the same words? Are you know, perhaps maybe you've heard something and it just keeps resonating with you. Or you think about a person and you see something, or vice versa. You know, maybe there's a job title that every time you open up your email, it's like it's there. All of these, whoever, you know, whatever it is and whomever you are, the signs and synchronicities are tailor-made for you. It's not, you know, it's not important unless you give it credence. Talk about love, because you know my station's about big love, deep soul connection, love, and healing. So let's see. I'm going to let that go, but we're taking that. So for the month of February, what do we have in regards to love? Passion. Okay, so yeah, you're like, duh, it's February, it's Passion Month. But let's see where this is going. So you got passion. You have the faith card. The creation card. I love that. We have not seen that card. I love it in renewal. I love this. Let's start with renewal. Okay, so in the month of February, in regards to your love life, there's something here that's being renewed. It could be you being renewed spiritually. You know, there's a renewal, there's an awakening that's happening for some, and it's through passion. Okay? This passion, or the passion you have for a person, or a person that's coming towards you, it renews you, right? It's like a rebirth. There's a renewal here. And I also liken it to a renewal in faith, right? I spoke about this in my energy reading. The first portion is that 2020 is the year where a lot of people are going to be starting a spiritual practice, thinking of themselves as spiritual, embarking on learning more about spiritual knowledge, and I feel like that's the renewal. It's maybe having renewed faith in yourself, in life. Maybe you had a spiritual practice growing up or many years and you stopped, you stopped practicing, or you stepped away from it. Right now, the cards, and it's saying, to be renewed. Whatever that can renew you, pay attention to, and I feel like it's through your faith. Maybe it's a renewal of passion for a project, for a person, but there's something here that's being reborn that you are feeling renewed about, which brings in, a newer energy. This is something that you created, okay, which is so beautiful. This is by your own hand. You see her? This is creation. So you have created this renewal, this revival. You've created this, and this is either being created through a passion or through a spiritual practice, to have faith, right? To have faith in this renewal. Okay, so let's see if we can, let's ask the cards, okay, I don't know if I want to take those, it just popped right out. Okay, so the guilt and the abundance card, interesting, came out together. All right, so we'll liken this is the love portion, okay? Some people, you may start feeling guilty because in regards to love, because maybe you're coming into a really prosperous, abundant relationship. A relationship is not only going to bring you financial wealth, but abundance within feeling fulfilled within your relationship, like possibly meeting the one, a big love. There's guilt possibly with that. I feel perhaps with a person from the past, okay, you being happy, you moving forward, and still somehow being connected to someone from your past, or someone could be making you feel guilty about coming into this type of a relationship that's happy, a relationship that's prosperous, a relationship that when you put your heads together, you build up monetary finances together, okay? And guilt is anger turned inward, right? That guilt is anger turned inward. And also it could be where, because now you're in a relationship, or your relationship has taken a turn, it's renewed, right? Because there's something here that's been renewed. So because the guilt card showed up, you may be feeling guilty because maybe, it's not misery loves company, but when we move on, we can find deep bonding with people when we're in the trenches, when we're going through something so bad, and or this other person, right? And as we start to move out of it, because no storm lasts forever, there could be some guilt associated with maybe a friend or, a person that you were connected to romantically, where everything now that's being presented to you is so different than when you were with them. And you could feel, a little guilty, or if this is a friend that's been there for you in the past, you may be feeling a little bit guilty because you are following your passion. You are feeling renewed. There's something here that you did. You created this. Okay? You created this. So let go of the guilt, of feeling guilty, of feeling angry at yourself for having so much abundance in your life. It's coming to you. Let's get out of our own way. And then this is the card. See? Victim. Let's not feel like a victim. Okay? And I'm going to liken it to, into love relationship. You got the victim and another green card that also represents envy. Right? So you could be surrounding yourself with, or there are people that are surrounding you that are making you feel guilty, or or envious, making you feel like a victim because of the abundance that's coming your way or the abundance that they have seen you create. But whatever it is, it's a relationship. You created this relationship. This relationship is very passionate. This is a passionate, passionate relationship. Do not allow for others to make you feel guilty for who you were in the past, who you decided to show up with or attach yourself with in the past. Okay? There's healing. There's orange. It's an orange card. Orange is about healing. And with guilt needs to be healed right out of this relationship. It needs to be healed. And so is the victim card. Nobody's a victim. And possibly you and or the soul connection romantically that's coming into your life, or they're there, they may have felt like a victim of their circumstances. And that's what I'm feeling. This person may have felt so much like a victim of their circumstances and possibly a lot of guilt. That's what I'm getting, that another person put guilt on you or guilt on your romantic partner that's either coming or they're already here. Any guidance we have for the lovers, for the romantic portion. I mean, the reading is really beautiful. It's all talking about the month of February, abundance, follow the synchronicities, understanding that your life is your own creation. Your life is your own creation. You can create anything. Have faith. Have faith in your creation that it is going to renew you, right? You're going to feel restored. She's grounded. She's got green in abundance. This woman is very passionate, right? She's very, very passionate. And the balance card actually came out for, the balance card actually came out for the first part of the general reading. Seek. I love this. Have fun. And you are not alone. Okay, so we're going to liken this to love because this is the love portion. Seek. The power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all one with spirit and always will be connected to one another. Right? What did I talk about in the energy reading, the first part? This is before I did the cards. It's that this is the month, this is the year for a lot of people that are going to embark on a spiritual journey, really looking at themselves and understanding life from a spiritual perspective. So the cards are here to reiterate that to you, that on this journey that you are coming together with this person and this relationship, this renewal that you have created, that you've been helped all along in the spirit world. You've been helped. The next card says stop and have fun. So whoever's coming into your life, keep it fun. Keep it light. This person, fun, light. Keep it laughter. Keep looking up. I love this. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. And it says stop. When was the last time you had fun? When was the last time you took a chance and did something really silly? Something totally unlike you, something just for the joy of it. We need to do more of that. It's long overdue for you to let go of analytical mind and give yourself and your soul permission to have fun. Okay? So this month, this year, have fun. I talked about that with the weekend jaunts in the early, part of the reading. And I feel like you, whoever you are, whoever you're going to be dating, whoever's coming in or whoever's here, there's going to be an emphasis on the both of you guys having fun. A lot of fun together. A lot of fun. And then there we are again. Spirit's letting you know you are not alone on this journey. You are not alone. The card says, we are here for you. We never left. Through all the sadness and loneliness, however, you cannot sense us near you or how much we love we are sending your way. We're your family, friends, and guides. You never walk alone. We walk right beside you. The twin flames popped out in the energy report, the channeled message, and I'll liken it to the twin flames. And anyone who is on a soul connection journey, regardless of your twin flames, your soulmate, you're joining me now, it's to let you know that you're not alone. people, whoever's crossed over, whoever's in the spirit world, who's ever not in a body has been guiding and helping you with this person, or they will be helping you with this person along the way. Okay, to know that you're not alone on this. And I feel like for some people, they may feel so alone. Like they may feel so very, alone. I know the isolation card came out, and the gossip card came out for the weekend energy report. Also, the twin flame card came out again. So I feel I'm going to liken this back to twins. There's something activation that's going on with twin flames, where some of the twins coming out of the dark night of the soul, coming out of depression, feeling super, super alone. That time is ending. Because whatever you believe in, whether you're connected to them or not, and first thing that comes to mind, there's a father figure in the spirit world that's been trying to guide you in regards to this relationship, or will be helping you in regards to this relationship. So please pay attention. Okay, so we know that this is about love and career. Are you going to give us a time frame? Is there a time frame that we should be looking out for? Don't stop. I love it. Don't stop. Don't stop what? Don't stop believing. Don't stop working. Go forward. Yes, I love it. So don't stop. Totally didn't answer the question. So there's trust. Trust came out again, so we have to trust the process. Let's just trust the process of what's going on and not feel like, because I'm not a big believer in putting a time frame. There's no linear timing. It's only for human beings to keep time. But in the spirit world, there really is no linear timing. So a lot of times, like with readings, you'll get messages now, and it may not happen in the month of February. It may happen a year from now. It may happen 6 months from now. We don't know. Everyone's different. But I do believe that messages of trust the journey that you're on, trust what you needed, trust where you're at. You're not a victim. Have fun. Like I don't feel any heaviness in this reading. I love it. And I'm going to stop it right here. We'll pull one more card and see. It says, take action. Okay? So in regards to your love life, whatever it is, trust what's going on between you and this person, or trust what's going on within yourself. Okay? And if you don't know, then I would say you use the seek. Seek answers. Go out in nature, pray about it, be open, be open to the signs and synchronicities that, you're receiving. Okay? Have fun. There's just a lightness here of this action, and I mean action, take action in your love life, whatever that means to you. Whatever this person means to you, whatever action means for you in regards to your romantic life, the guidance here is to trust and take action. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for your likes, your subscribes. I really hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope the messages resonated with all of you. I wanted to get it out, and I believe that's it. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.